And we welcome you to the Owen Center here in Peoria, Illinois, as our coverage of the Bradley hockey doubleheader continues here with the D3 matchup. The Bradley Braves take on the Northern Illinois Huskies. Hi, everybody. I'm Matt Harrington alongside Danny Carmen. Danny, how are we doing today?
Doing great. Looking for a great action tonight's game.
Yeah, for sure. It is the Northern Illinois Huskies. They're coming in at 2-8 on the season. They've lost their last 4 games. Unfortunately for them, 11-0 to Washington University. Their last one, they lost 6-1. They've really struggled lately, only putting up 3 goals in their last 4 games. How did they get the ball rolling today, turn things around?
Bradley has really struggled with their passing lately, and one thing that the Huskies can really work on here is intercept Bradley's passes, create on their miscues, and take it for advantage and start getting odd-man breaks because of that.
Yeah, certainly. And let's talk about the Bradley Braves. They're struggling as well. 1-8-1 on the season. They've lost their last 4, but they've kept it close for the most part. In fact, they even have led in the third period in some of these games. But there's a problem here. What is it, and how do they fix it here tonight?
Well, you know, to be a good hockey team, you got to play 60 minutes. And right now, Bradley's just simply not doing that. They're not closing out the games. They have leads, but they're not finishing those leads. And you got to play till the very end whistle, the end of that 60-minute whistle. And they're just, you know, they're just not doing that at that moment right now.
We'll see if they can turn things around here tonight and pick up their 2nd win of the season. Northern Illinois looking for their 3rd as well. Again, we thank you for joining us. We have about 2 minutes left of warm-ups, and then we'll be right back for the start of this one here on the Bradley Hockey YouTube channel. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to the Owen Center, just a couple of minutes away from puck drop between the D3 Bradley Braves and the NIU Huskies. Danny, any final thoughts here before we go into the start of this one?
Well, both teams have had a rough start to the year, and I think this is confident. I'm sure both teams are really confident going into this one, and both teams are going to make mistakes. You know that. So both teams, when they make a mistake, you got to capitalize on the mistake. Penalties, stay out of the box, and get the first goal, because once you get the first goal, the other teams will get way less confident, not sure what direction they're headed.
Should be a good one. Very similar opponents for both these teams. SIUE was in town here a couple weeks ago for the D3 team. For Bradley, they won that one. The first one 8-1, and then they unfortunately lost the next one. Kind of the same thing happened with NIU. They won big the first one and then lost the second one. So very similar level of play between these two teams. We're certainly bound to see some good action here tonight, though. So let's take a look at these starting goaltenders for this one. In net for NIUE, it's going to be Josh Stews, the 6'1", 230-pounder from Sioux City, Iowa. And then it'll be Jesse Nussbaum at the other end for Bradley. So should be a good one. Stews, by the way, is 1-3 on the season with a .856 save percentage. We are underway here as Bradley gets our early chance. This one back to the point. Here's Sumter, big shot. That missed. And Bradley off to a fresh start early on here. This puck goes through center and flipped in deep by Justin Garr, and that one's held on to for a whistle here as we have just begun this hockey game. No score.
Matt Elman and Seth Bishop really work well together in that duo. So look out for them when they're together.
Yeah, those two are the top leading scorers on this team. Each have 10 points so far in the 10 games played. So certainly going to want to keep an eye on those two. And Matt Elman, a freshman, and he has been one of the biggest factors of this Bradley team. This one is picked up here by Jared Ernest and moved up along the right wing side. Slapped in deep by NIU, but the Braves move it forward just out of the reach of Seth Bishop. Bishop goes after it in the left corner. Bishop now with they hold on it, and now he'll move it down low to Matt Elman. Elman try to pass it in front. That one's sticked away by Stews. Big collision along the boards there. That was Mike Jones of the NIU Huskies supplying the body. Down low in the corner and moved up top. Shot from Sumter, that's blocked. Elman trying to grab a hold of it and now flung in to their own bench. We'll get a whistle with 18:56 to play.
That puck deflected up into the bench. Nice stick though there.
So 18:56 again to play here in period number 1. No score. Bradley Braves looking to pick up win number 2 on the season. Their last win came on October 11th against SIUE. That's their first and only win so far this season. Up along the boards, Braves up top. Here's a big slap shot. Loose puck in front, rebound, backhander, and score! It was put in front, and Bradley has taken a 1-0 lead in this hockey game.
What a great play. A lot of bodies in front. The goalie had no chance there.
How about that? And it's a big goal for Mike Prasma.
Wow.
Prasma gets the goal, and that's his 3rd goal of the season, and so Bradley takes a nice 1-0 lead thanks to the Prasma goal. So it'll be Riandow on the faceoff here for the Braves. It's a 1-0 lead for them. John will try and play it out, but he can't. Grabs a hold of it. Up along the boards in there for Bradley as well as Riandow. Now up for NIU is Bryce Myers. Prasma working on the boards. Now this one's sent in deep. NIU pass right out front, just slid through the crease. Good chance there, as it was Elijah David with the stick play. And now up to the point. Tribala shot redirected. Nussbaum makes the save. Now bank pass just out of the reach of Tribala. So go back. After it is Ben Carney, 5'10", 170 pounds out of Grays Lake, Illinois. And now we will get another whistle here with 17:54 to go. Danny, what are your thoughts about this first few minutes of this one?
I think both teams are just feeling each other out right now, getting a taste of what each strengths and weaknesses are. And I think it's a pretty high tempo pace right now, but I'm sure defensively both teams will lock up pretty soon.
So faceoff will be in the Bradley offensive zone. They lead it 1-0 again if you're just joining us. We'll get that scoreboard graphic updated here for you in just a moment. Herman sends it in deep. After it is Marcel. Marcel hit hard along the boards down low. Sumter, pass intended for Tyler Jensen, gets redirected. And now a bank pass up to the point. Vivitsky, good stick save from Stews. Now picked up along the boards. NIU moves it forward. This one sent in deep. After it is Sumter. Sumter, body along the boards. Braves try to break it free. It goes into the neutral zone. After it is Ethan Herman. Now Tyler Jensen sends it in deep. We'll get a full line change here for Bradley. Here's Matthew Ney. Pass up to Mike Jones. Chipped in deep by Ney. Ney grabbing a hold of it. And now picked up on the backhand. Good save by Nussbaum right out front. Another try was broken up that time from Coquit. Now pass right out front and a good shot and a save there from Nussbaum.
Nussbaum's been tested early here. Looks sharp, ready to go.
So 16:38 remaining here in period number 1. Again, the goal from Mike Prasma is the only goal of this hockey game so far. So NIU wins the faceoff. Bryce Myers sends it over to the corner. Cipra working hard there. Now Sorrentino, another one of the freshmen on this D3 team. NIU a pass. And Sumter sends it in deep.
Nice read by Sumter there to jump into the play.
Packard will bank it off the boards. Picked up by Sumter. He throws it in deep again. After it for the Huskies. And now through center. On the stick of Bryce Myers. Here's Myers. Good save. Nussbaum. Rebound. Fan on it. So Bradley able to bounce it off and into the neutral zone. Ben Carney with a hold of it now. Carney finds his man up ice. Here's Myers. Slowed down. Lost the handle on it. Seth Bishop the other way. Bishop spinning away from trouble. And he'll flick it down low. Deion Thompson with it. He'll go back to Bishop. Bishop moves the puck back to Thompson. Thompson looking for an open man. Now up to the point. Here's a shot from Ernest. Deflected wide. Now picked up by the Huskies as they bank it out through the neutral zone. Ernest flips it in and looked like a piece of his mouth guard came off there.
A little chunk on the ice right there.
Elman looking for a man through center. Thompson plays it forward. Here's Bishop, a wrister that missed well wide. Ernest trying to find it. Broken up there by Tribala. He can't get it out. Ernest slapping at it again and held on to by Stews for the whistle with 14:59 to go.
Stews has not been tested that much besides the one goal. I'd like to see Bradley get more shots on, get more coverage in front.
Again, 14:59 remaining here in period number 1. It's a 1-0 lead for the Braves on the early goal from Mike Prasma. This one will be taken off the draw by the Huskies. They can't clear. Quick turnaround shot by Riondo. Pass out front through his stick. Braves grab a hold of it. Bank pass to the point. Sumter fanned on his initial shot. Riondo in there as well. And now Sumter, good move. Sumter looking for a tip in front, but nothing doing there, so we'll get another whistle with 14:33 to go.
Both teams coming with a lot of speed, looks like so far. Both just trying to get an advantage. Go wide on the defenseman, take it, and then find the late man coming in the zone. Find him open.
Face-off win by the Huskies. That one, dangerous play. Actually went off the stick of Prasma in front. Now the Huskies grabbing hold of it. Now back the other way for the Braves. Here's Riondo, no problem. Into the glove of Stews as we get another whistle. A lot of whistles early in this one.
Yeah. It's going to be a long officiating game tonight. No penalties yet in this game. It's been pretty clean so far.
So offensive zone face-off, it'll be Nick Marcel. Marcel's got 4 goals on the year so far. And adding to that with an assist as well. Vivitsky keeps it in, he'll send it in deep. NIU after it, it's Carney. Up along the boards now. Vivitsky doing a great job to keep that in. Here is Vivitsky, good moves. Vivitsky pass, good save, Marcel on the rebound, and a great play by the goaltender Stews to cover that one up.
Get to the front of the net, like I said earlier. That's a great play there by the Braves. Get to the front, get some people in front, and jab away until loose puck's there.
Still a 1-0 game. Bradley on top of Northern Illinois, 1-0. One back by NIU. It's sent over to the boards by Corey Packard. Through the neutral zone, the Braves grab a hold of it. Good speed here. Around the outside. Pass right out in front. It hit the post.
Oh.
What a shot that time from Bryce Myers. But luckily the post came in to save the day. Back the other way, Bradley is offsides.
What a setup there. Wow. Patience with the puck on the late man and just missed. Hit the right post. Had a wide open net though.
Definitely the best chance of the game for Bryce Myers. Myers is actually the leading scorer of this team with 10 points in 8 games played. Got 4 goals and 6 assists. Now NIU will move it up the ice. Good defensive play by Sorrentino. He finds the puck the other way. He's got Cipra with him. Sorrentino shot. Just might have caught the piece of the blocker there. Now up along the boards. Sorrentino. Coquit in there as well. We haven't seen a lot of him tonight. Coquit's pass was off a skate of a Husky. Now right on front, Sorrentino.
Nice setup.
Good setup, as you mentioned. Nothing doing, though. Cipra flings it in front. That's blocked. Now gets past Ernest, so it'll go the other way. No icing as it was deflected. Here's John. He'll leave it for Ernest. Ernest up the board. Sorrentino, good play out. Cameron Coquit with it now. Just lost the handle on it. Coquit moving now. It's a 3-on-3. Coquit, big rebound. And that one's held on to by Stews as we get yet another whistle.
Good active shift there for Coquit. He looked like really hungry on the puck there, and he's getting chances in and around the net.
12:26 to go in period number 1. And just a reminder that tomorrow we've got more hockey action starting at 4:45 with the Bradley D2 game, and then the D3 game follows tomorrow night at 7:15. So a little bit earlier. We hope you can join us for that as well.
It's a big win today from D2.
Yeah, absolutely. 2 straight now for them after their win at Aurora. A big wraparound try. No good in the initial attempt from Seth Bishop. Bishop spinning away from trouble. He'll move it to the point. Novitsky across to Sumter. Sumter back to Bishop. Bishop, wrister scores! What a shot from Seth Bishop! And Bradley leads at 2-0.
Top cheddar all day. That was a great shot. A lot of room for Bishop. Had his time, picked his spot, and rifled it right in the top corner of the net. Beautiful shot, beautiful play by the Braves.
That is now 8 goals on the season for Seth Bishop. And it is a 2-0 lead for Bradley. He continues to lead the way in goals. 8 goals, 3 assists, 11 points. He's having a heck of a start to the year so far. And so it's a 2-0 lead for the Braves. Here, not even halfway through this first period. Elman now grabs a hold of it. Elman, shot was blocked. Looking for Bishop on the second try. Here's Seth Bishop again. He'll move it up to the point. Over to Sumter. Sumter, a little move with the stick up along the boards. Sumter getting hounded there by that Husky defenseman. Crunched up along the boards. Now back to Sumter. Sumter, good pass. Nicely defended there by Ney. 11:10 to go in period number 1. Braves still with the puck. Right out in front, a good attempted feed there for Jared Honda. Picked up again by the Braves. Again looking for Honda, but it's picked up by the Huskies the other way.
Braves passing has looked very good tonight. Sharp, making tape-to-tape passes, and they're connecting on winning for that reason.
Good chance in front for Cheslock, but nothing doing. Now at the point, another shot. That one sails over the top of the net. There's a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against Bradley. And NIU still with the puck though, and we will get the whistle. It's going to be a cross-checking minor, and so that'll give NIU a chance to go on the power play.
Yeah, it's going to be a penalty there on Bradley. It looked like interference. The white wall there. So we'll get a chance to see the Huskies' first power play tonight to see how they set it up and what they got for the Bradley PK.
So the freshman Johnny Whitelaw heads to the box for cross-checking, and it'll be the first power play of the game for NIU. Sumter tries to get it out. It's nicely kept in, though, by Ben Carney. Now they'll motion it along the left boards. Carney again. Back to the left. Over to Ney. Ney moves it down low. Looking for an angle. Myers was, and now back at the point to Carney. Carney, Ney. Good pick up here and a drop pass for Myers. Myers shot, scores! Weird angle, but somehow Myers is able to sneak it through, and NIU is back within one.
Yeah, the goaltender never saw that. It just zoomed right by, and there's traffic in front. A perfectly placed shot there by the Huskies.
That's the 5th goal of the season for Bryce Myers, and it comes on the power play. And so it's just now a 2-1 lead for NIU, or pardon me, for Bradley, after that NIU goal. Myers sneaks it home, and it's a 2-1 game. Bradley back at full strength now as John chases after it in the corner. I'll just hand it off to Marcel. Pass across over to Ethan Herman. Here's Herman. Wrist shot got blocked. Ernest in the mix as well. He comes away with it. Here's Ernest, slap shot. My goodness, that was a scorcher, but too high.
I think the cue for Bradley is shoot high on the Huskies goaltender. That's where Bishop scored his goal, and that's the cue now for them.
This one picked up by Marcel as he sends it in deep. Carney, good hustle to the puck. Herman keeps it in. As Bradley tries to find a hold of this puck. Marcel after it in there with Corey Packard. Got about 9 minutes left in this first period of play. It's a 2-1 lead for Bradley. Look out, here's a chance in front and a good save there. An excellent try for Bradley, as it was Jared Ernest sneaking into the mix.
Yeah, great setup there and a great save there by the Huskies goaltender, keeping them in this one. 27 seconds left on that power play.
We'll see if Bradley can get any more opportunities left. Actually, there is no power play. Here's a chance. Sorrentino scores! What a shot from Nick Sorrentino. It's 3-1 Bradley.
What I say, top cheddar. The guy got to shoot high in this goaltender. He goes down early and just rip it up upstairs. That's what Bradley's doing.
The freshman Sorrentino with a beautiful goal. And that makes it a 3-1 game. That's his 3rd goal of the year. And the penalty, as I was mentioning right before that, was from the previous penalty. They just never took it off the scoreboard. So regardless, it's a 3-1 game for Bradley, thanks to the goal from Sorrentino. So Sorrentino has it here again as he moves it on over. Pavitsky, good play, sticked in by Elman. Coquit after it for Bradley. 8:33 to go here in period number 1. Already 4 goals in this hockey game.
Yeah. You know, both teams struggling in the beginning stages of this year defensively, so you're going to see a lot of chances tonight for both teams.
Along the boards, digging hard is Coquit. Vivitsky in there as well. This one fired back behind for Sumter. Sumter pressured, comes away with it. Now here is Coquit, backhander, pass right into Sorrentino. Sorrentino sticked away by Stews, and that leaves a break for NIU. Off the skate, they'll move it forward. Good work, pass over. Carr leaves it, back one-timer in front. That's defended nicely by the Braves. Here comes Sorrentino the other way. Sorrentino lost the handle on it. Nettle in there is for NIU. Ernest sends it in deep. Along the boards now for NIU is Elijah David, now sending it down low. Cheslock in there as well. Bradley comes away with it. Quick shot is stopped. Now Seth Bishop with yet another chance. Bishop in front again, and he's robbed right in front of the goal.
Great setup by Elman there.
Seth Bishop has been all over the ice. Can't help but laugh as John fell coming off the bench there.
Skate play maybe came off.
Yeah, something's not right there. But anyway, Seth Bishop has been all over the net to begin this game. So 7:12 remaining here in the first period. It'll be Matt Elman on the draw. Caught up in the skates. And Thompson trying to grab a hold of it. Now it's kept in by Bishop. And now up at the point, Vivitsky. Vivitsky bank pass over to Elman. Around the net, here is Bishop. Bishop down low for Elman on the bank pass. Elman will move it back up to the point. Vivitsky shot, that's blocked. And it'll be picked up by Carney as NIU flips it out. There's a break as Vivitsky almost lost the handle on it. Good pressure from Mike Jones. Jones, 5'11", 150 from Carroll Stream, Illinois. Also a freshman on this team.
A lot of freshmen on this team.
Yeah. Good stick work there by the goaltender Nussbaum. Sumter now throwing it through center. Nice give and go here for Bradley. John, and he couldn't get onside, and so we will get the offsides call here with 6:08.
Good pace. Like we said earlier, both teams, I think, have now figured out some schemes they're doing. I think they're sitting back more, tightening up defensively, sitting back in their own zone, waiting for the others to come and attack instead of coming in and pitching in the zone, being safe and proactive there.
Honda and Myers on the draw. It'll be picked up by Myers as he's got really good speed. Here's Myers, just missed the net. Ernest now in the mix. After it for the Braves is Whitelaw. We'll just fire this one around to the other side on the boards. Good work here by Packer to try and keep this one in. He does. Ernest going after it for Bradley. Got tied up there with Ney. So Bradley trying to break this one out. Off the stick of Ernest. Ernest will fire it up to Riendow, pardon me. Now the dangerous Myers with it for NIU. This one off the stick. And we'll get a deflection, no icing call here against NIU. Bradley trying to get this one out. Packard fires it right back in. Gar after it now. Gar gets hit hard by Whitelaw. Gar still battling. Herman flings it out. Let's go down the ice. It'll be no icing here against Bradley. Jones with it now. Long pass. Just off the stick of, or pardon me, the skate of Cheslock as he went down. Cheslock looks a little bit slow. Maybe he might be hurt.
Yeah.
He's kind of gliding on that one leg. Now he grabs a hold of it. Here is Cheslock. He can't get past the defender, John. Cheslock using that body to his advantage.
The pairing of John and Vidvitsky is very stable tonight. Very impressive with that.
Still up along the boards here. Finally able to bank it out as Marcel. So this will give NIU a chance to regroup. Marcel banked it in. He's got Herman with him as well. Marcel looking for a man. That's blocked and cleared out by Nettle. John over to Vivitsky. And sent in deep by Cipra. 3:54 to go in period number 1. It's a 3-1 lead for the Bradley Braves. Here's a giveaway. Sorrentino might have hit the crossbar with that one. What a shot.
Yeah, trying to go top shelf again there. He just missed the top crossbar. Good look though there for Sorrentino.
We'll get another face-off in the offensive zone for Bradley. .346 remaining on this first period. Sumter tried to make a pass. But look at Myers going at it here. Myers' pass deflected, and that will go up into the ceiling. Not out of play, I guess. Pass right on front, And a good save by Nussbaum on the second chance shot from Gar. Ryan Hamilton wanted a whistle there. Boy, Hamilton's not happy right now. This one will go down low for Sumter. And picked up by Myers. Myers up in the air. It's loose in front. And right place, right time. Bradley's able to bank it out as it's finally cleared away by Sumter.
Great play by Sumter to get that puck out. Mad chaos in front of the net, and just when in doubt, just get it out. Clear it out of your net.
Good work there by Sumter, as you mentioned, so it'll come down to the other side. 3 minutes to go in period number 1. 3 goals for Bradley.
Myers, he is a fast kid. Whenever he gets the puck out, look out for him, the Bradley defense. He can fly by you. Absolutely.
Sumter, bank pass, finally gotten out by Sorrentino. 2:50 to go in the first. Braves, or pardon me, the Huskies grab a hold of it. Good speed through center. Off the stick and now held onto by Nettle. Through center, just a little bit out of the reach of Sorrentino. This will not be an icing. Jones in the mix for NIU. Sipper along the boards. Pass right out in front. In the skates of Elman. Good stick save there from Stews. And a whistle and a cover.
Stews, good save there. You know, his team kind of leaving him out to dry on some opportunities, but he's really kept in there. And, you know, it's only a 3-1 game. They're not out of this yet, so big reason why it's only a 2-goal lead for Bradley.
Bishop just couldn't get a hold of it on a stick. Giveaway, though, for Thompson. Elman after for Bradley. Elman over to Bishop. Bishop looking for an open man. He goes to the point. Ernest back to Bishop. Bishop up top for Ernest.
It's like a power play.
Yeah. Bishop shoots, scores! Seth Bishop once again. And Bradley has put up a 4 spot in the first period, and they lead it 4-1.
You really see the Huskies goaltender look pretty frustrated. You know, none of these goals are really his fault. You know, they're just, Huskies are giving up a lot of chances, and you know, like I said, like it looks like a power play for Bradley there. They're just having great possession in the Husky zone, just creating plays.
So a 4-1 lead for Bradley on the second goal of the game for Seth Bishop, who is now 1 goal away from hitting the 10 mark in only 11 games played. Not even 11 games played. Pretty impressive stuff. And so we will get a penalty here. Roughing call. Not sure if you caught that at all or not, Danny.
No, I think it was behind the play. I don't think it was. You could tell he was upset about it. I don't think it was too bad.
So Tribala goes to the box for NIU. It's a roughing minor with 1:43. So if Bradley does not score here, this will carry on over into the second period.
See Bradley's power play get going again, and you know this could be it is a huge kill for the Huskies here because they go up 5-1. That's just a huge punch to their heart right now.
Yeah.
And a 5-1 into the first, so let's keep some pressure up for the Huskies.
So won by the Braves. It's Sumter. Now over. Pass looking for Thompson. And now back to Sumter. Sumter redirect! And it just missed the net. Colquitt got a stick in there.
Let's keep it.
Good save there again by Stews. Bishop trying to desperately make a play. Here's a wrister just over the top. 1:15 to go in the period. Sumter regaining it here. Sumter, shot was blocked that time by Carney. Sumter again looking for an open lane. He's got Thompson penalty coming up.
It's going to be a slash on the Huskies.
Now over, missed the pass to Jared Honda. Right out in front, and that one sticked away. We'll get a whistle. And it is a high sticking call as Thompson got a lot of stick up there in his face.
Yeah, 5-on-3 power play now. So we're going to see what happens here. Big opportunity for Bradley.
So the penalty is going to be on Corey Packard, junior from Bloomington, Illinois. In a minute, 8 seconds of 5-on-3 for Bradley. We've got Marcel, Herman, Ernest, Bishop, and Sorrentino out there. Here is Sorrentino. On over. Wrist shot. Good save. Puck is moved to the corner nicely there by NIU. The mix is Nettle. 33 seconds to go in the period. It's 5-on-3 for the remainder unless Bradley scores. Here's Bishop digging it out to Sorrentino. Almost lost it. Still got it. Here's Ernest. Slap shot. Pad stop. Marcel in the corner now. 16 to go. Ernest will move it on over to Sorrentino. Sorrentino. Shot backdoor. Marcel just missed it. And net just barely came off. And the officials blew it dead with 6.4 to go. Obviously, Marcel not happy about that one.
He had a great chance there, backdoor for the one timer. Just kind of shanked it wide, just kind of floated over the crossbar. Not what he wanted to get on that shot.
One last chance for Bradley before we go to the first intermission. Pass just a little bit out of the reach for Sorrentino. 2 seconds. Sorrentino, good save there by Stews as he swallows it up, and that'll do it for the end of the first period of play. What a start for the Braves. They lead at 4-1. Danny, what are your thoughts after that great start?
Yeah, I mean, Bradley's really put on the pressure, as you can see. I mean, if I'm them, you can't give up right now. You got to keep pressuring them. You don't just let up if you're up 4-1. Keep getting in the goals. Keep putting the puck in. Puck on net. You know, go high on this goaltender. And if you're Northern Illinois, you know, you can't give up here. You got to play for pride. Play for your team. Play for your sweater. Get in there, and just kind of just chip away. Get some goals. Fight for the puck. Every loose puck is yours. 50-50 puck. Go for it.
So that's going to wrap up our coverage for period number 1. Again, I'm Matt Harrington alongside Danny Carmen. We'll be back for period number 2 after this. Welcome you back to the Owens Center in Peoria, Illinois, as we get ready for period number 2 here between the NIU Huskies and your Bradley Braves. I'm Matt Harrington, back alongside Danny Carmen. And Danny, what are your thoughts as we head into period number 2 here?
Well, I just think Bradley can't, get off the gas pedal here. They got to keep going, keep attacking, even though they're up 4-1. Keep prying chances up because, in the thick of things, the Huskies can come back with 2 shots and tie this game up. So that's one thing I think they got to do is just keep attacking it for the Huskies. Just keep playing with pride and keep going. And we're going to expect more action from both teams.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a goaltending change. Ethan Concord is going to come in for NIU as Stu's let in 4 goals in that first period. So the breakdown on Concord, he's been the main guy so far this year, but he's 0-5 with a 6.21 goals against average and a .885 save percentage. So interesting move here to pull the goalie, but I think maybe that's the right choice.
I don't think all the goals are Stu's fault, obviously.
Yeah.
I think, he wasn't getting much help in front of him, but I think it's kind of a wake-up call for his team, or for the Huskies team to, wake up here and try to get, change the momentum, maybe get some inspiration from a new goaltender in there. So
we will see if Ethan Concord can help his team out a little bit here and maybe get them back into this game, but right now it's been all Bradley. 4-1 is your score as we get ready for period number 2. So again, it's a 5-on-3 to begin for another 13 seconds, and then it'll be a 5-on-4 for the Braves. Sorrentino a pass over. Now back to the point. Big slap shot. Blocker stop there from Concord.
Test early for Concord.
Sorrentino bats it down. It's back to a 5-on-4 power play for Bradley.
The ice is really wet.
Yeah, it's extremely wet. I noticed that as well. Now back up to the point. Here's Ernest. Ernest will leave it over. And back again. Ernest. Shot was blocked. Herman trying to find a handle on it. He couldn't, so it'll go down. 30 seconds left of power play time for Bradley. NIU will make some line changes here.
Good test for Concord coming in there for the PK against the Bradley power play.
Sorrentino tried to make a nice move, but he lost the handle on it and then went down. Sorrentino again, back behind the net. Marcel in the mix. Seth Bishop with it. Bishop, drop pass. We are back to full strength here, 5-on-5. Sorrentino, puck got caught up in the wetness of the ice, but still able to get the shot off. Marcel now. Coquit. Marcel in front, good chance. Turn aside. Coquit. Cipra can't pull the trigger as he was tied up. Now picked off by Ernest.
Great gap by Ernest there, or else Huskies would have been off for a breakaway.
Now after it is Ney. Still, NIU can't get this out as this one goes into the ceiling and back down. So we will get a whistle, 18-15. A lot of good chances though for Bradley again, looking to add to their already big lead.
Concord looks sharp coming in there. It's probably not easy to come in halfway through the game, but getting tested right away on the Bradley power play. He's looked very square in net so far for them.
Again, Concord has not picked up a win at all this year in the 5 games he's played. He's 0-5. And this NIU team only has 2 wins themselves. Tribala got tangled up, couldn't make a move. Myers lost it in his skates. Braves bang it out to Carney. This one picked off by Jared Honda. Honda intercepted by NIU. Honda getting really tangled up there with Myers. Honda, puck was loose, nobody home. Big slap shot, that got blocked. NIU still holding it now. Here's Brian Myers. Pardon me, Bryce Myers, not Brian Myers. He's got the only goal of the game so far for NIU. Riandow making the initial shot that was stopped. Now NIU up along the boards. Ernest lost it. Gar moves it up ahead. Good shot there by NIU's Nettle, but it's blocked. Now back at the point, Nate couldn't hold it. And it loses, or pardon me, the Braves able to get it out now, as after for NIU is Ben Carney. Over to Ney on the other side. Marcel just out of his reach. Jones moving it forward. NIU, good save by Nussbaum. Now down low is Nettle. Jones in the mix for NIU. Good keep there, but it's intercepted. Good pass over to Jensen. Here is Tyler Jensen. Rister, good save there by the goaltender Concord. Now back the other way, NIU's got a chance. Here's Jones. Jones, good save by Nussbaum. Jones being hacked at. Braves pick it up. On the stick here of Ernest, or pardon me, Herman. Herman, nicely defended that time by Carney. Now Jensen down low. Marcel after it for Bradley. Bradley. Sorrentino got hit hard as he was releasing that shot, and it was blocked that time. Myers with good moves.
Got speed by Myers. There he goes.
Myers was looking for David that time. Missed the pass. NIU still got a hold of it. Myers again, turnaround shot. Nussbaum makes the stop. Myers, Carney, shot deflected to the right corner. Again, slap shot on, and Nussbaum will cover it up here with 15:28 to go.
Looks
Period
like
number 2.
Huskies have a little bit more pep in their step, looks like, this period. You know, they're getting the more loose pucks, which is a good sign for their effort and compete level. I think that's really what a coach looks for, is for compete level. Go for those loose pucks. Don't just give up on them. And, you know, just keep driving away on the net.
So 15:28 remaining in period number 2. Again, Bradley on top big here, 4-1. They've only won one game all season, so this is quite the impressive performance. 15:17 to go here. This one banked out by the Braves. Carney losing it. Coquit trying to grab a hold of it. Cipra now. Cipra along the outside and behind the net. Cipra 5'7", 135 pounds. Small guy, but a lot of speed for Cipra. Now Myers leaves it. Pass right over, just out of the reach. Now back. David getting tangled up there for NIU. Then move it up top to Ney. So it just trickles around, loose puck in front, and Nussbaum was able to grab it. Kind of a weird sequence of events there.
Hopping and jumping, and finally Nussbaum says, take it, I'm gonna take it. Just hold on to it.
Face-off will be in the Bradley defensive zone. It'll be, looks like it'll be Nettle on the face-off for NIU. It'll be Matt Elman for Bradley. Elman wins it back to John, who will move it over to the left boards. This one cleared out, and it's going to be an icing call here against Bradley. $14:24 again remaining here. Second period. Glad you could join us on this Friday evening for some ACHA D3 action. Again, we'll have another doubleheader here tomorrow. 4:45, the D2 takes on NIU, and then the D3 takes on NIU at 7:15. Braves stuck in their own end here. Give away to Jones. Jones, good pass, and a good save by Nussbaum.
Nice movement from Nussbaum, right to left.
Thompson now struggling to get out, and now he does. Thompson. He's got Elman on his right side, but he got tied up there. Thompson to Elman. Elman can't find it, so NIU grabs a hold. Good keep here by Sumter. Now Ernest will come off. Big line change switch here for NIU. Again, Northern Illinois coming into this one at 2-8. Bradley at 1-8-1. One of these teams is going to snap their losing streak, and right now it looks like it's Bradley. Good save by Nussbaum. He reaches out to get the whistle with 13:22 to go in the second.
Good action. You know, he looked sharp on there, Nussbaum. You know, the Huskies are pressuring more and more this period than they did in the first period. Nussbaum's really up to the challenge there.
to be Justin Garr on the faceoff. Justin Garr is one of only 2 players on this NIU team that is not from Illinois. He's from Palm Harbor, Florida. 6'2", 215 pounds, big guy. He's also a freshman. It'll be interesting to see how he develops over the years here at NIU. This one kept in by the Huskies. Braves trying to get it out. They do. Honda. Just on the tape now. Pass over. Almost a chance in front there. Good setup initially by Riondo. Now over and after it is Riondo. Will fire it over to the left corner. After it is Elijah David for NIU. David can't get it out. And now he finally does. Inner Nicola the other way. On the tape of Carney. Carney gets hit hard by John in that left corner. Honda just fires this one over to the left side. Vivitsky trying to bank it out. Honda trying to find it as well. And this one goes into the NIU bench, and we'll get another whistle. 12-12 to go in period number 2.
See if Bradley can put more pressure in on Concord there. Put more pressure on him. Try to, increase their lead a little bit. You're gonna play harder, maybe draw a penalty. Get some pressure back into the Huskies' offensive zone.
A lot of shots from NIU here in the second period. They're starting to find their game a little, but they still trail it 4-1. So Sumter clears this one out. Pardon me, not out. Good keep there by Ney. Now Sumter does get it out this time. Good hustle here down the other way. It's Jensen. Jensen over was looking for Marcel in front. Goes to the corner. Lots of bodies in that right corner, including Ethan Herman and Tyler Jensen for Bradley. Jensen, pass right on front. Marcel trying to find that rebound. And he gets a hold of it now and up to the point. Here's Gabriel Sumter. Shot got blocked. Deflecting to the corner. Picking it up is Thomas Nettle. Nettle will just fire this one the length of the ice. And it'll be a whistle for icing with 11:27 to go in the second.
A lot of icing so far tonight. Both
Yeah.
teams being safe, which is the right move. Just get the puck out of the zone when you're in danger and get another face-off in your own zone.
Dump and chase seems to be the thing that NIU has had a hard time with so far.
Yeah, they're just kind of struggling in their own zone.
Quick chance for Bradley as it's picked up here by Coquit as he gets taken down hard. Nettle got tangled up with Coquit as he's slow to get up. Vivitsky over. Bradley moving it up the ice just out of the reach of Coquit. This will be another icing as we get yet another one.
Ernest looking for that stretch pass there to Coquit, who was near the blue line, trying to get in there for a good little chance. Just popped over to stick though.
4-1 lead for the Braves in search of win number 2 on the season. It's been a while since they picked up that first win. It was October 11th against the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville Cougars. There's a giveaway. Myers almost had a chance there. Good shot. It's picked up by Gar. Now up to the point. This one's blocked by Sorrentino. Good job getting in the mix for him. Carney after it. Carney, bank pass. Vivitsky can't grab it. Nussbaum will just motion it to the side for Ernest. Bodies collide along the boards. Coquit trying to find it. Sorrentino can't clear. Hustling after it is Justin Gar. 10:20 to go. Period number 2. Gar got tied up there and couldn't get much going with 10:19. (4-1) lead for the Braves. Thoughts on NIU's play here,
Yeah,
Danny?
I mean, they've really I mean, I know they're down 4-1, but I think they've won this period so far. Not the score, but the period. They're looking like really good right now.
Thompson thrown out in front. It deflects to the corner. Gabriel Sumter moves it down low. 11, 12, 13 out there for Bradley. Pass right out in front. Good chance there for Matt Ellman.
A tic-tac-toe play set up by the Braves. Almost converted.
Ellman digging hard in the corner along with Ney. And Matt Ellman tripped him up, and that's going to be a penalty here against Ellman. And so NIU goes to the power play here.
Well, as I said, they're working hard. They're drawing penalties. And now, I mean, if they get this goal here, they can try to come back. It'll be a 2-goal game.
So big power play opportunity here for NIU. So 9:43 remaining in the second. Still a 4-1 lead for Bradley. It'll be the dangerous Bryce Myers on the draw. He's already got a goal here tonight. And 5 on the season so far for him. Bank pass up to the point. It's Ney. Now down low. Quick shot. Good save by Nussbaum. Weird bounce right out in front for Gar. Slapped wide. Here's Elijah David. David. Carney. Shot deflected into the corner as Myers picks it up. Myers behind the net. Still looking for a lane. Up to Carney. Carney shot. Not much on that one as this one goes into the bench, flipped out by Sumter. Not a bad start here for the NIU power play.
Yeah, you know, they're getting chances, but I think they're rushing the puck a few times. I think they just got to calm down and just kind of look for the open man. Just get pucks on net. That's the most important thing. You're down by 3. Just fire everything you can at net when you have the scoring chance.
9:04 here remaining. Quick chance off the draw, sent to the corner. Braves after it. John clearing it down the ice. Look at this hustle from Tyler Jensen along with Carney. Jensen now with it, just eating it along the boards.
Great play. He kicks the puck with his skate against the boards. Look how much time he's stalling there, and that was a huge hit.
Yeah, Jensen got laid out, and he's hurt. And they're saying he has his hand on it, but they're finally able to get it out now.
Great PK effort there by Jensen. You're really just doing it all for the team there. He's going to draw a penalty now here.
Yeah, he is going to draw a penalty. And so that'll make it a 5-on-3. It's a holding call against Jensen, and everything was good for him except that last part with the penalty.
Yeah.
So Jensen goes to the box. It'll be, again, a 5-on-3 for NIU. 43 seconds of 5-on-3. We'll see who Bradley elects to get out there. It's going to be Vivitsky. Looks like Herman and Marcel will be the 3 penalty killers.
Big opportunity here for Northern Illinois. You got to convert on this.
So they'll work this up along the boards and now down low. Bank pass. Carney almost lost it. He's having trouble with it. Now grabs a hold of it. Carney, wrist shot. That one's blocked by Ernest. It bounces to Nettle. Nettle grabs it. Looking for a man. Nettle behind the net. 13 seconds left on the 5-on-3. Now back to the point. Here's Carney. Carney, wrist shot. That's blocked again by Ernest. Good work by him. It'll go over to Mike Jones. Jones broken up. And this one is beautifully kept. Not all the way down. Good play by Ney. 5-on-4 now. Ney, backhand, thrown out in front and cleared down. Good work by Marcel to get it down the ice.
Yeah, nobody in front of the Bradley net when that was Carney who took a shot there. He easily saw that and blocked it away. If I was, and I try to get some guys out in front, take the eyes away of the Braves goaltender.
Ney with a pass intended for Gar. That doesn't work out. This one's banked, kept in by Ney. Braves trying to get it out. They do. Good slap down clear by Gabriel Sumter. Tribala will regroup for the Northern Illinois Huskies. 6:59 to go in this period. And 30 seconds left on this penalty kill here for Bradley. Puck banked out through center. Tipped in by Gar. Sumter hustling after it. Picked off though. David was looking for a play. Myers has to regroup in the neutral zone. Good work by Bishop, outnumbered. Here's Seth Bishop for the hat trick, but he's denied. Good save there by Concord. That's the first shot Bradley's had in a while.
Yeah, he's probably cold after that one. He saw that. Great play by Bishop, though, as he worked into the zone. Got in there, took a quick shot. It was covered up there.
Bishop looking for, as I mentioned, his 3rd goal of the game. Had 2 earlier in this one, and it would be his 10th goal of the year if he gets the hat trick tonight. Be Jared Honda on the draw here for Bradley. This one taken, though, by the Huskies as they move it through center. Vivitsky, good work by Bradley to move it through center. Jensen intercepted here by David as he sends it down. Back to 5-on-5 hockey. Bradley successfully kills off both the 5-on-3 and the 5-on-4. Vivitsky will control it for Bradley.
That's a huge momentum for Bradley if they kill that 5-on-3. That's huge for them. Not great for Northern Illinois, though. It takes a lot out of their team after that.
Yeah, and Cheslock had a good chance there for Bradley, or pardon me, for NIU, but he just couldn't get it past the defender's stick. So 5:53 remaining in the 2nd period. Right off the drop, Bradley will grab a hold of it. Bank through the ice, and NIU grabs a hold of it now. There's a quick chance from David. Glove save. They'll move it to the point as it's kept in by Carney. It seems like Carney has been the main guy on defense for them tonight.
He's been very active. You know, he's getting in the zone, taking a lot of shots, and you know, and the guy's feeling it right now.
This one again goes out of play. So 5:27 will get another whistle. A 4-1 lead for Bradley. They're 1-8-1 on the season. If they can keep things up here, they very well could be up to 2-8-1.
Get a lot of confidence from this game to close it out.
Yeah. This one, Marcel trying to grab it. Now John. Bradley moves it up the ice. Tyler Jensen. Jensen, wrist shot. Good blocker save there from Concord. Now Gar gets it along the boards. Good work by Myers. Bradley moves it forward though. Jensen picked off. Marcel trying to keep it. Ernest lost it in his skates. Myers gets his own pass back as he's bumped off by Ernest. This one fired down the length of the ice by Ethan Herman, and that'll be another icing here.
Ernest is getting into there, I think, with Gar. Gar looked like he hooked him there. And it could have. I thought it could have been a roughing penalty on both guys, but ref did not see it, so we play on.
4:44 to go. 4-1 lead for Bradley. It'll be Cheslock on the draw. He wins it. Tangled up though as Marcel tries to find it. Here's the dangerous Herman. Herman along the right side. Shot just missed the net as it went through the crease. Packard got tripped up.
Could have been a penalty.
Yeah, certainly. Jensen in there for Bradley along with John as it goes through center. Now Ernest will just slow things down for the Braves. Picked up here by Cheslock. What a move. Here's Cheslock. Good save there by Nussbaum. One of the better moves we've seen from NIU tonight. Nussbaum will just reach out to make the save.
Not often does Ernest get walked like that.
Yeah.
One of their most stable defensemen on this team, but it's a great move there by the Huskies forward.
Scoring summary tonight for Bradley. 2 goals from Seth Bishop and then goals from Mike Prasma and Nick Sorrentino. And then Bryce Myers with the lone goal for NIU. Sumter just missed his pass for Sorrentino. Sorrentino being hounded, fights it off and moves it to the point. Pavitsky looking for Sorrentino again. And looks like a man lost his glove. That was Gar.
Nice pickpocket there.
Here is a beautiful move by Coquit. He just couldn't find anyone in front. Myers banks it out. Pavitsky having trouble with it. Sorrentino moves it in. Delayed offsides. They'll tag up. 3:23 to go. Period number 2. It's a 4-1 lead for Bradley. All 5 goals in this game coming in the first period. Sumter shot up high. No problem at all for Concord.
Concord's been, you know, he hasn't had many chances Bradley's thrown on him this period, so I think it's that move pulling the goaltender earlier, putting Concord in his really jumpstart the Huskies in the second period. They haven't scored yet, but I just feel like they've had more of the quality chances in this period.
They certainly have, and they've kept Bradley off the shot chart for the most part. Not too many big chances for the Braves in the second. Elman wins it back to Ernest. Big slap shot from Ernest, tees it up wide. Seth Bishop now along the boards. Trying to find it is Elman. Whitelaw just lost it. This may create a break here. And good reach of the stick there from Cheslock. Able to keep the puck in. But back the other way comes the freshman Matt Elman.
Wow.
Elman, good moves. And he got tied up. This is a penalty. We may have a penalty shot here.
I was going to say that too.
Looks like it's just going to be a minor.
Great speed by Elman there to break 2 defenders. Cut in there. Just looked like he got hooked to the last second until he could have shot that puck.
So no penalty shot. It'll just be the minor penalty, and it's going to be against Ben Carney. So Carney heads to the box, and a chance for Bradley to strike again here on the power play.
Bishop up there, look for the hat trick. He's got 2 tonight.
Marcel will take the draw for Bradley. You mentioned Bishop waiting right behind him. Marcel wins it right back to Bishop. He'll move it on over. Big slap shot from Ernest, missed. Bishop now back over. Sorrentino over to Ernest. Sorrentino deflected in front. And Ernest trying to settle that bouncing puck down. As Bishop grabs it. Over. Big slap shot from Ernest again. Caught a stick at the side of the net. Marcel looking for some action. Herman now back to Marcel. Marcel will move it up to Ernest again. Ernest another big windup. Fires it high. Boy, if Ernest could just get those shots a little bit lower, we may have a 5-1 game.
He's firing hard right now. They're just
Here's another one. Oh. That one just caught a piece of the glove.
6 and a break.
Yeah. So Sorrentino able to free it up. Now this one's sent down the ice as Ernest grabs a hold of it. Oh, Ernest wiped out. Here's a chance for Myers. Myers was looking for a man. Cleared up by Coquit. 53 seconds to go on this power play. Coquit, good moves, hit the side of the post. And this will just be a whistle for NIU.
Good speed by Coquit on the outside there, going wide in the defenseman. Just looking for any possible angle there on Concord, just shooting on the hash marks, but Concord able to shut it down.
Minute 30 remaining in period number 2 and 46 on that penalty. Probably trying to make it a 5-1 game before we head to the second intermission. This one held in. Good keep. Here is Dion Thompson got tangled up. Now Coquit. Riley trying to strike again. Coquit, look at this move. Coquit, good save there by Concord, but good moves by Coquit.
He's a big guy. He uses his power, his stature to, cut to the middle, uses power forward move there, gets a quick shot off and a great stop.
Another offensive zone faceoff, 29 to go on the power play. It's Coquit Thompson. And now back to the point. Shot from Sumter, sticked away and into the netting, out of play. Another quick whistle here.
Riley's winning a lot of faceoffs this game.
We saw it with the D2 team
Yeah.
as well, that they were really good on the face-offs. It's carried over.
They're getting really active quality chances on their defensemen coming in the zone, taking those shots. It's really impressive to see that, you know, the offensive side from the defensemen of this team.
Now this one back up to the point for Sumter. Low shot deflected, just missed the net. Thompson now with it as he'll move it up top to Matthew Cipra. Cipra winding up, looking for Honda on the redirection as it missed. Honda gets bodied along here by Tribala. Sumter back at full strength with 45 seconds. Pass for Thompson as he got tangled up in the skates. David was trying to move it in, but Thompson grabs it. Thompson unable to find it on his stick. And David pushes it in deep. Cipra, 25 to go in the period. Cipra, Honda now, through center. This one will go all the way down and maybe an icing call here. Guess it will not be as Kearney fires it down. Bishop out there as well. Top line out in this last chance. 6 seconds. Now at the point, Sumter, redirection in front. Good stick by Ellman, but it didn't go in, and that is going to wind up the second period of play. No scoring in that one, so it is a 4-1 Bradley lead. Your thoughts on that period, Danny?
Yeah, I definitely thought the Huskies had pressure and they had the pushes, which I expected them to, being down in this game. I thought the second half of this period, Bradley came back and started putting more pressure on the Huskies goaltender. And I think now, you know, what we touched on in the opening, you know, Bradley has to play a 60-minute game. They can't let up here. They're up 4-1, and, you know, a 60-minute game is going to win you a hockey game. So just strong effort. Don't let up. Play smart defensively, and no penalties. Don't get in penalty trouble for this third period.
Well, no lead is safe, as we've seen before. Bradley was up 4-2 with less than 3 minutes left last game, and then they ended up losing in a shootout. So we will see what happens. One of the NIU coaches almost wiping out there. But we will see what happens in period number 3. It's a big lead for Bradley. 4-1 after 2. I'm Matt Harrington alongside Danny Carmen. We will be back for the third period. And we welcome you back to the third and final period of play at the Owen Center in Peoria, Illinois. I'm Matt Harrington back alongside Danny Carmen as we begin period number 3 with a 4-1 lead for the Bradley Braves. Danny, it's been a heck of a game so far for Bradley.
Yeah, you know, they all started in that first period. Excuse me, first period when they were putting on all that pressure on the Huskies goaltender, and you know they had some times in the second period they kind of looked off their game, but showed right back in the second half of that second where you know they were dominating the possession time.
No goals in that second frame for Bradley or NIU. NIU made the goalie switch and replaced Stews with Concord, so that has certainly worked out for them so far, as Concord has not allowed a goal in this one.
He's looked very sharp in there, you know, a lot of poise coming in late in the game, so good for him to be in there.
And we are just about ready. It'll be Cheslock on the draw here for NIU, and then it'll be Matt Ellman for Bradley. And we are underway. Seth Bishop takes the puck. He's got 2 goals tonight. Here is Bishop. Just missed the net with that big shot. Just picked up by David for NIU. They move it out. Fired in deep and grabbed onto here by the Huskies. Pass intended for Jones, just a little bit out of the reach there. No ice. Jones now along the boards. It's Dion Thompson for Bradley. Thompson getting hacked at there. Can't move it out though. About 4 Huskies along the boards. They keep it in. Now Ellman grabs a hold of it. Just fired it too far for Bishop. And so this is going to come the other way for an icing call against the Braves.
That was Jones there. He had a man about to crush in the corner, and a good thing, I believe that was Bishop, would turn his shoulder right the last second, or that would have been a huge open ice hit.
Not even a minute into this final period of play here. 4-1 lead for the Braves. Goals again tonight from Sorrentino, Prasma, and then 2 from Seth Bishop, who leads the team now with 9 goals. Pretty impressive numbers for him so far.
Yeah, he's had a heck of a game, Bishop.
Sumter now digging out of the corner. We'll just flip this one up the ice. Nobody there. He just needed to get off the ice. And so Tribula will move this up. Vivitsky. Good pass on the tape there as Bradley moves it up the ice. Now NIU grabbing a hold of it. Almost intercepted by Jared Honda. Delayed offsides. Bradley will tag up. Huskies now move it up the ice. Here's Carney. Oh, look at that move. Carney, good wrister. Nussbaum the save. Chipped out by the Braves. And so it'll be hustled after here by Elijah David.
Carney's been the best player for the Huskies tonight by far.
Absolutely. He's been out on the ice quite a bit too. Here's a chance for Gar. Leaves it. Myers sticked away there by Ernest. Good deflection, and that gets another whistle here. But a really good chance for NIU.
It was a great defense play by Ernest there. Get a stick in the lane and help out his goaltender. Not even let that stop a shot.
18-18 remaining in the third. It'll be a face-off in the offensive zone for the Northern Illinois Huskies, but the Braves grab it. Big pass intended for Hermit. Can't get it out as Pickard is there. Or Packard, rather. Bradley trying to get it out. Good move by Gar to knock it down. Jones in the mix. Marcel hustling after it for Bradley. Jones tips it in for NIU. Here is Cheslock. Cheslock. Backhand and try. Marcel was right there.
Good play by Cheslock there. He's thrown to an area where, you know, one of his teammates might be. He's thrown in the slot.
NIU still holding this one in as it's John after it for Bradley. John tried to clear it out, but this one goes way into the netting and out of play. At the pro level, that would be a delay of game call, but not at this level.
John had a smile on his face after that one.
Again, 17:35 to go here, period number 3. Final game of the night here on our doubleheader coverage. Glad you could join us. See Bradley Braves D3 team takes on NIU. Sorrentino got tangled up there.
Could have been interference.
It will not be, so NIU grabs it. Nay with a hold on it here. Nay behind the net as he moves it up the left wing. Pass right on the tape of Myers. Myers just a little bit out of his reach though. Flung on net, good stick save by Nussbaum. Braves bank it out through center and Sorrentino with it. Sorrentino looking for goal number 2. Shot, good stop there by the goaltender, Concord, and we get another whistle here. Well, I have to say, Concord has really been playing well since coming into this hockey game.
Yeah, that's going to do really well for his confidence in the future games. You know, it's good to see a backup or, you know, just another one of their goaltenders coming in there and playing well. You know, it's good for their team, good for their morale, and you know, hopefully he, you know, stays solid in there.
And we'll see what Bradley decides to do, or pardon me, NIU decides to do tomorrow. We'll see if maybe they go back to Concord or they maybe go back to Stews. We'll see what the head coach wants to do there. Of course, NIU coached by Christian Esposito. Here's Bishop, almost got a chance up. Christian Esposito in his first year as the NIU Huskies head coach. Played at St. Mary's University in Minnesota, Winona, Minnesota, where he was a captain for 4 years there, all 4 years. Pretty young guy, but coming over here and hoping to try and turn this D3 team around.
Yeah, I think so far. I mean, they have a good structure defensively. I just think sometimes, you know, they can make some mental mistakes, not, you know, correct it with the puck. Lose chances.
Right off the draw, it's Matt Elman. Good save there from the goaltender's Concord. Elman has been looking really good as well for Bradley, one of the freshmen on this team.
It's a big center.
Speaking of big, Elman listed at 6'2", which is the second tallest guy on the team other than freshman John Riondo. Ernest fires a shot that goes wide. Offensive zone play here for Bradley. Bodied up along the boards is Nettle. In there is Cheslock as well. Good work by Nay. Now NIU takes a hold of it. Here is Cheslock. Cheslock through the legs of Ernest. And now picking it up behind the net. Cheslock spins away as he's bodied hard there by Jared Honda. Ernest, just out of the reach. Nay keeps it. Now Cheslock trying to find an open man, and a feed out in front, and a shot went wide there from NIU. Chance was taken by Nettle. Ernest trying to clear it, he cannot. Good keep by Nay.
Cheslock only a 5'7", 160-pound forward for this team. He plays a lot of skill level.
Riondow couldn't get it. Tribulo grabs it. NIU coming through center. Almost intercepted by Marcel. Tribula grabs it. Here is Tribula. He'll just flip it in deep. 15:07 to go in this third and final period. Good work here by Myers, the only goal scorer today for NIU. Myers leaves it back. Tribula. Tribula pinching in low. Pass right out in front on the tape of Gar. Couldn't find it. Tribula again at the point. Wrist shot. Nice block that time from Herman. Herman just a little bit too slow for Carney. It's banked through center ice. David grabbing a hold of it. Tribula. Good moves on the stick here. David moving it forward now. Elijah David. David. Good work there by Nick Marcel. David still holding on to it though. David, good glove save by Nussbaum. We get a whistle with 14:18 to go.
Good strength by David there, batting off a check from Jensen, and he's able to come into the left slot and get a quick shot on goal there.
Again, just a reminder that we will have more hockey coming your way tomorrow afternoon and evening, starting at 4:45 with the Bradley D2 team taking on NIU. They'll look to complete the sweep there. And then again, the D3 team that you're watching right now, these same two teams will face off tomorrow night at 7:15. right now we need to focus on finishing out this game as Bryce Myers comes up the right wing. Myers, good move right at the side of the net for Nussbaum, nothing doing.
Good power move by Myers there, cut to the net, quick shot on goal.
Sorrentino and Ney battling. Now picked up by Coquit, who's had a couple of nice moves so far tonight. Coquit stumbling, moves it to the point. Vivitsky's shot deflected. Down low, Coquit trying to find the twig and put it on the puck. Now this one through center. Picked up and sent in deep by John. On the tape of Packard here as he sends it deep for the Huskies. Oh, Packard got tangled up there with Bishop, and he's going to get a penalty because of it.
Yeah.
Packard tried to hustle off the ice, but he's going to go to the box.
Packard and Bishop collided there, and I think it looks like Bishop got tied into Packard, and Packard sicked and got in the legs of Bishop. Bishop fell, and Packard's going to take 2 minutes in the sin bin.
Packard obviously not happy with that, talking with his coach there. But regardless, it'll be a Bradley power play as the face-off will shift to the other end here. .13:09 to go here, period number 3. A big lead for Bradley and a chance to extend it even more here with this power play. This one won by the Braves. Here's Ernest waiting for a lane. Ernest deflected, scores! It got deflected in front on the original shot from Jared Ernest. I believe Marcel got a stick on it, and it's a 5-1 lead for the Braves.
Great shot by Ernest there. Lots of time, decided to let it rip. And it goes on goal perfectly for redirection.
8 seconds into the power play, and Bradley strikes. It's the 4th different goal scorer of the game, and it's goal number 5 for Nick Marcel. Once again, Bradley is up big, continuing to add to their lead. It's now 5-1. Now Cheslock with it. Bishop with it for the Braves. Good pass on the tape. And here's a break for Thompson. Thompson struggling. And is there a penalty here? I don't believe so.
I think.
Did he score that?
I think he was pointing to a face-off outside. He was pointing. And I think the puck went in after.
After, yeah. Yeah, it is going to be a face-off outside. No goal, but a heck of an effort there from Thompson.
Great speed on the outside, cut in. Great effort nonetheless.
So the puck did go in, but it was after the whistle had been blown, and so that's why there is no goal. So it'll remain at 5-1. Head coach Brian Hamilton wants an explanation from the officials of why that didn't go in. Hamilton clearly not happy over there on the Bradley bench, but call will stand and it'll still be a 5-1 lead. 12:42 to go. So Elman wins the draw back for Sumter as he's forced to send it deep off that NIU pressure. Elman and Bishop. Bishop lost his stick and he wanted a penalty.
And a glove.
Well, he lost the first glove and then he threw the second one down in anger. And so no penalty was called there. And Bishop clearly frustrated for Bradley. So 12:25 remaining here. I think Bishop lost his glove and stick in a slash and then did not like the fact that there was no call, so he threw his other glove down in anger.
It's a yard sale.
Yeah. So this one's sent in deep here. Jared Honda after it, now picked up by the Braves along the boards. It's Riandow. Now banking it through center ice is Gar. Good hustle here for the Braves as Sumter finds it. This one goes into the netting, out of play. To get another whistle, just under 12 to play here. And a 5-1 lead for the Bradley Braves. But let's talk about this game, Danny. Other than Seth Bishop, who has 2 goals, who's been the player to you that stood out the most in this one?
Under the radar is Cole Cockett. I think he's had some really good power moves. You know, he might go under the radar. It's not like a huge scorer, but I think his two-way game in this game is really evident, and I've just been really impressed with, you know, his game tonight.
And Cameron Colquitt has been really good for Bradley tonight. 11:42 to go in the 3rd period. A big lead for the Braves, trying to close things out and pick up their 2nd win of the season. Marcel was looking for that loose puck. Instead, it's fired down by the NIU Huskies, so this will go down for an icing. Braves solidly on their way to a win here tonight. It'll be their 2nd win of the season if they do, of course, hold on. First one since October 11th against the Southern Illinois University Edwardsville Cougars.
This is going to feel great for their locker room, their team, their coaches. You know, get the schneid off, get a win, rebuild, see what we can do tomorrow. You know, maybe try to get a sweep out of these guys. It'd be a great opportunity for them.
If Bradley does indeed end up holding on to win this game, it'll be the 5th straight loss for the NIU Huskies, and they also haven't won since October 11th. That win came against Robert Morris Peoria.
Look out.
Yeah, here's a chance for Cheslock the other way. Cheslock, good moves. Now pass right on front on the backhand, might have hit the post. And Jensen up along the boards trying to get this one out. Physical pressure here by the Braves. Whitelaw in the mix as well. Now at the point, couldn't hold that time was Packard. Packard, and this one goes into the netting out of play with 10:37 to go.
I like Packard's game tonight too. I think he's been really sound defensively, making smart defensive plays, pinching in when he needs to, and he's setting up offensive chances for the Huskies forwards.
Packard is one of the biggest guys on this team. In fact, he is the biggest guy on this team, listed at 6'5" and 190 pounds, not too far down the road. He's from Bloomington. He's a junior, and he's been having a pretty good year so far. Got 2 assists on the year, no goals, but certainly that'll be in his future. Here's a chance in front, they score. It's Bryce Myers who was all alone in front.
Yeah,
and it's now a 5-2 lead for Bradley.
Yeah, Nussbaum never saw that one. Just swept right between his legs, 5-hole goal, and Myers will take that, 5-2.
So Myers gets his 2nd of the game. It's his 6th goal of the year. Now he's got 12 points, which he continues to lead the team in.
Bradley can't let off the gas here. They got to keep going, keep pushing.
So 5-2. Bishop gets crunched along the boards, and this one will roll down. So 10-10 here to go, period number 3. This one held in by the Braves. It's Sumter trying to look for Thompson, blockered away. Elman looking for it in front. That one's held on to. 9:59 to go here. Game tomorrow for the D3 team will start at 7:15, and again 4:45 for the D2 club. And if Bradley holds on, it could be a double sweep tomorrow.
Yeah.
Bishop will move it to the corner for the big man, Matt Elman. Elman right out in front was looking for Bishop that time. Bishop has 2 goals tonight for Bradley, and he's been having a great year so far. This one is another whistle with 9:39 to go. Seth Bishop from Appleton, Wisconsin. Not too far from the Milwaukee area. And I have a feeling that Bishop's going to be one of those guys next year that moves up to that D2 club.
Yeah, he's shown a lot of great stuff for me tonight. Great speed, great hands.
Chance right up front, they score! Bradley extends its lead, and that one is going to make it 6-2 Braves. I believe that is Prasma.
Second of the game.
Second of the game for Mike Prasma, and he is hyped about that one. He was right in front of the net, and Prasma gets the goal at 6-2 Bradley. Prasma just kind of got left alone in front there, and a beautiful finish by him. And it's 6-2 Braves.
Yeah, you love when those guys score those kind of goals. Prasma's a big character guy, getting in there, 2 goals. The boys love it.
Prasma picks up his second of the game. It's his 4th of the year. And quietly but slowly, he's moving up that leaderboard in terms of goals. He gets crunched along the boards here. There may be a penalty coming. I believe there is. It's going to be against NIU. Interference call. I believe this is going against... Yep. You mentioned Carney being one of the best players. This is certainly someone you want on the ice on the PK.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Carney, so what has he done tonight? He's been on the power play, he's been on the penalty kill, even strength, getting a ton of minutes, you know, for the Huskies. So big blow for him to be in the penalty box in this key situation.
Head coach Christian Esposito not happy with that one for Northern Illinois. And he's letting the official hear it on the bench there. Back the other way, it's Gar. Gar along the outside. Shot no problem for Nussbaum. And another whistle. With 10 seconds already killed off on this penalty. .55 remaining in this game. Bradley on top big here, 6-2 over the Northern Illinois Huskies. .138 to go on the power play. Bradley has really looked good tonight. NIU trying to grab a hold of it now as it's Gar. This one will be sticked aside by the goaltender Concord.
He's having a tough time breaking this puck out here. He'll just have to hold on.
Yeah, he'll just roll it to him. Even though Concord has allowed 2 goals in this game, you got to give him credit for stopping the bleeding after the first period.
Yeah, it really, the tempo and the high pace that they were giving up, the chances that the Huskies were giving up in the first really calmed down, you know, the second and third period. So I mean, he's been a backbone back there for them.
Face off here won by the Huskies, but good hustle by Seth Bishop to retrieve it. At the point, Sorrentino just fanned on it. And so David comes the other way for NIU. He's got a man up top that's Nettle, but he gets pickpocketed.
Great play.
Marcel on the outside. Marcel looking for Herman in front. Herman will just fling this one back up to the point as it's Sorrentino. He keeps. And NIU trying to grab a hold of it on their sticks. 43 seconds left. Marcel. Herman. Now back to Ernest. Ernest got caught up on the skate there of Nettle. This will be fired past Nussbaum. 7:30 to go here in the third and final period of play. Glad you could join us. Matt Harrington alongside Danny Carmen. Herman hustling after it for Bradley's. He goes flying. And this will just roll to the goaltender Concord for the whistle.
Cock it out there. He's had a very strong game tonight. See if he can add one for a 7-2 lead. Cody Whitelaw playing to left point.
Whitelaw's looked pretty good tonight, even though he hasn't had a ton of ice time. So this one will go back to the point. Sumter with it. Sumter's got space. Great pass. Better save there by the goaltender, Concord. Nice little passing work there by Bradley.
Yeah, definitely. Great passing, good setup there.
4 seconds left on this Bradley power play. It'll be Cameron Coquit on the draw. Move it back to the point. And this one will just trickle to the corner. Back at full strength are the Huskies. Backhand pass, Whitelaw. Good stick save. Coquit now. Coquit trying to find an angle. Look at this move. He lost it though. So it'll go through center. And after it will be Gabriel Sumter. Tribula makes a nice pass up ahead. Good work by Nate. Nate trying to wrap it around. He got tangled up there with Coquit. You mentioned Coquit having a good game. Nice play there.
Yeah, his two-way game is evident. It's very impressive.
Here is Thompson. He's got Sipper with him. Pass for Sipper, just a little bit behind. Coquit now. Over to Sipra. Picked up off here by Inter Nicola, who hasn't had a lot of ice time tonight so far for NIU.
Just for the Huskies, you know, they're down 6-2. Maybe they're going to play some other guys that don't get a lot of minutes, and this would be a good opportunity for them to showcase, maybe for, you know, future games, showcase their talent and what they can do out there.
Absolutely. Odolski out there as well. We haven't seen him a lot. Sipra, big windup. Good stop there from Concord. And now Marcel with it for Bradley along the left side. Marcel, drop pass behind the net. Jensen got tied up there with Nettle. Jensen again working along the boards for Bradley. 5:20 to go in this game. Marcel in the mix as well for Bradley. Vivitsky corrals it at center, but he got pickpocketed. And here comes Gar. Good play by Jared Ernest, the captain, to make a nice defensive stop there. Ernest, Gar, and Oldolski digging up along the boards here for Northern Illinois and Bradley, as Tyler Jensen grabs a hold of it. Jensen, forehand, missed the shot wide. Ernest will come off for a line change. Now here comes NIU the other way, outnumbered. Myers just trying to send it in deep as he talks a little bit there with Jensen right in front of the officials. This one just off the stick of Jared Honda, and he's got really good speed. And he got tangled up. That should have been a penalty, but there will not be one. Now John trying to make a play. Riondo in there as well. Pass on the tape here of David. David got knocked off the puck. Odolski keeps it. Here's Gar. Bradley takes it the other way. Just out of the reach of Riondo. Here's Riondo. Fired it wide. Line change for Bradley. He was the only one on the ice there for a minute.
One-man wrecking crew there.
This one flipped out by NIU. Vivitsky missed his pass intended for Jensen. Or pardon me, Whitelaw. Now Whitelaw, big collision there. One of the better hits we've seen tonight. Drop pass for Ney.
Might get a little chippy here. Last 3 minutes.
Jones moving it up the ice. Now Braves trying to grab a hold of it. Intercepted. Here's a chance in front. Nussbaum. Good save, and then he found the rebound there nicely as well.
It's a great stand-up hit there by Johnny Whitelaw. You know, coming in there on Jones and, you know, showing his body when he came right up.
So a timeout here for NIU. And I think that's a good move at this stage of the hockey game.
Yeah, just slow things down. You can tell it's getting a little chippy out there, and, you know, it's got to make sure nothing gets out of hand here.
So Bradley up 4 in this game with 3:14, and so barring an epic collapse, they're going to win this one. So looking ahead to tomorrow, They're going to try and attempt to go for the sweep if they can obviously hold on today. What's going to be the key for them tomorrow?
Well, obviously, like they did tonight, huge start. You know, they came out firing on the Huskies goaltender, and it paid off. You know, they had great chances, and they were up, was it 2-0 in the first period?
Yep.
Early?
Yep.
And so you got to get up to a good start, and you know, they've done a really good job here. You know, 57 minutes in this game, so you know, holding down the Huskies. So I think good start, and just be disciplined and you know, stay on your game plan.
So for NIU, this is going to continue their long losing streak. And the last time they won, as I mentioned, was on October 11th versus Robert Morris University, Peoria.
That was in a shootout, too.
I believe you're correct. Actually, it was just a regular win.
Regular.
Yep. But this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight losses now.
Wow.
Certainly trying to change things here.
I liked their game though in the second and third period. You know, they didn't quit at all, which I like. They pulled their goalie now too, so I like that. You know, they're down by 4. Why not? See if they get a quick one.
Yeah, might as well try for it. This one goes into the netting, and so we'll get another quick whistle. Kearney and Sorrentino though getting a little feisty there at the point.
Yeah, they're talking. Little chirps.
I don't think I've ever seen that. 2 seconds after
Yeah.
Northern Illinois calls their timeout,
Wow.
Bradley's going to call their timeout.
Okay.
Interesting choice there by head coach Brian Hamilton.
More extra time to, you know, come up with a game plan for the last 3 minutes, 10 seconds here. Bradley just trying to close it out, come out strong, or finish strong. Coach Hamilton giving a game plan out there for the boys right now.
So 3:10 to go in this hockey game. Again, we hope you can join us tomorrow, as it'll be me and John Collin on the call for the D2 and D3 games. Again, D2 starts at 4:45, and then D3 will follow them at 7:15. Should be some good games, though, for sure tomorrow. Looking forward to those ones. It's been a long night, though, Danny.
It has, you know, two great hockey games though. You know, good for Bradley, good for the people here at the Owen Center experiencing this good hockey, D2 and D3. Thank you to all the fans who showed up tonight. You know, good to get a couple Bradley wins, so it's good to see.
Especially shout out to the fans who have stuck around for both games.
Yeah.
Not many, but I've noticed a few faces that were here the first game as well. So the crowd has obviously died down as we are almost approaching midnight here. So this one will go into the corners. It's Jared Ernest. Now Braves will send this one down the ice and just missed the net. Oh, what a chance there.
You know, if this was a 6-5 game, I don't think the coach Hamilton would be okay with that.
Yeah.
But since it's 6-2, you know, you can take your chance.
Right.
You know, it's gonna get an ice and go right back, face off right back in their own zone. But good play nonetheless.
Absolutely. So face-off will be in the offensive zone here for NIU. And still an empty net for them. Myers will move it back to the point. Shot was blocked. Kearney can't get it out. Braves grab a hold of it. Cipra up to Coquit, and Coquit just missed the empty net. He's gonna hustle after it. Gar with it now. And IU breaks it up the ice. Coquit hit the post. Oh man, Coquit's been trying to get that goal all night long. And unfortunately, just can't get it there.
He's had a really strong game though, Coquit.
He absolutely deserves a goal. And Coquit has 2 goals on the year. It'd be goal number 3 if he scored. Vavitsky after it now. Now Marcel digs it out of that corner for Bradley. And sent down the ice. Sumter grabs it. 1:45 remaining in this one. Now here comes Cheslock. Good speed up the right wing. Cheslock. hit the post. Good shot by Cheslock. David will move it over to Myers. Myers, good play there by Marcel to break it up. It's Marcel. Shot there and just missed the net again, man. They can't seem to.
0 for 4 on the empty net.
Yeah, just can't seem to get it in. Good break up. Now here's the chance. Marcel scores. And that's going to do it as Nick Marcel finally is able to put in an empty net goal for Bradley. And with 1:07 left, it's now a 7-2 lead for the Braves. And it's a big win here tonight for them.
Yeah, that caps it off. Marcel poking it in the empty net. Good effort. Good 60-minute effort. That's what the Bradley Braves needed, and they got it tonight.
They absolutely needed it, and it'll be win number 2 on the year for the Braves. Their first win in 3 weeks. So, big win for them tonight. They'll move to 2-8-1 on the year, and Northern Illinois will fall to 2-9 on the season. So both teams will now have 2 wins on the year. Bradley grabs a hold of it. Tribula couldn't hold it. Look at the speed from Seth Bishop. He wants that hat trick. Bishop! And he just couldn't bury it. As Bishop got knocked down pretty good there.
His glove came off again.
He's had issues with his mitts tonight. Tribula sends it deep. Ernest after it for Bradley. 35 on the clock. Braves gonna win this one here tonight. Move to 2-8. Here's Bishop. One last chance for the hat trick. He just missed it wide over the glove. Good keep. 20 seconds to go now. Tribula again with it. And pass intended for Prasma. Prasma's been having a pretty good game here tonight, too.
Yeah,
2 goals for him. Oh, big collision is.
It was a late hit.
Bishop and David were going at it. Delayed offsides with 5.7 seconds to go. And a long night of hockey will conclude here with a Bradley sweep. They pick up a win here tonight and move to 2-8 on this season. 2-8-1. Had a shootout loss just a couple of weeks ago. And this one will be slapped in, and that's going to do it. The Bradley Braves D3 team comes out and takes a big 7-2 win over the Northern Illinois Huskies. What a win it was tonight for them. And Danny, we talked about it, how Bradley was able to keep it close in a lot of their recent games. And tonight, everything just kind of clicked for them.
Yeah, I think from start to finish, they were the better hockey team, and you know, they played that 16-minute game that we talked about in the beginning. So good for them to get out there and have a good start and have a great finish.
So Bradley moves to 2-8, 2-8-1 on the season. Northern Illinois falls to 2-9, and that's going to wrap up our coverage here for this Bradley doubleheader on this Friday night. Again, just a reminder, tomorrow we will have more doubleheader action. It'll be me, Matt Harrington, alongside John Collin on those. Looking forward to having you starting at 4:45 for the D2 and then 7:15 for the D3. But again, that's going to wrap up our coverage. I'm Matt Harrington. Was pleased to be joined alongside Danny Carmen tonight. That's going to do it. Bradley Braves win at 7-2. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time.